here at the moment doing a little video, but Chris has just come in, and what did you just say there, Chris?
So 5 minutes ago we had a black car, pull into our car park, take out a large bag of black refuse and dump it in our skip bin in our car park. Then she went off and she drove out.
Okay.
She has every right to do so, but she does not.
But she does not. And is it clearly visible on the CCTV?
Yes, it is.
Okay, folks, we will be sharing the... that lady has... How long will we get her?
1 hour.
1 hour to come back, remove the bin, or I'll be sharing that CCTV of her all over the internet. 1 hour. Folks, it's 23:30, and as promised, we are now going to show you CCTV of the lady who illegally dumped her rubbish bag in our bin, quite brazenly, may I add. Hello. At 21:59 this evening. Chris, has it happened yet?
Not yet, we're waiting now.
Okay, so any minute now, Chris is here. Any minute now, you'll see the car come into the car park, just park up here, and into this bin she dumps a black bag of rubbish. Okay, we see the car coming in now. This car looks to be a small car, either a Toyota Yaris or something similar. Now the girl has now exited her vehicle and is proceeding to remove a big black bag of rubbish from her car, throw it into our bins, of course, not her own, because she doesn't pay for her bins, she uses the bins of others. She gets back in, fairly fit looking woman, into her car again. We think it's either a Toyota Yaris or similar, but we can't be sure. But never mind, we'll see her now reverse. And remember, at midnight we'll be going through the bag of rubbish. We'll be wearing rubber gloves, obviously, and hopefully in the bag there'll be some identifying information. This is her car. Looks like to be, is it a dark blue? I can't really make out the red there, but never mind. The rubbish bag will tell us all we need to know. Won't it, Chris?
It will, yes. The audacity of these people, the audacity.
It's now 23:34, so in another 26 minutes we're going to go out with gloves on and everything to open that bag. But if anybody sees that video and knows the girl, you recognise her from her figure or from the car, and you let us know who it is and you correctly identify her, we will give you a €50 voucher for the cafe, and it's all anonymous. We won't tell anybody anything, but identify that girl, let us know who it is before we find out ourselves by opening the bin, and you'll get a €50 voucher. Thank you.
Can't be fairer than that, can we?
So we're on our way out to the bin now, and luckily enough the bin was changed today, so it won't be too difficult identifying the bag she put in. In fact, the bag she put in is the only bin, because Chris only brought the wheelie bin back in from the road. They were out on Rotdown Road earlier. They could get collected on a Thursday, so she certainly chose the wrong day to dump her bags illegally in our bin. So Chris, we can see that there are 3 bags in. You said that you dumped 2 bags.
Yes, I had put 2 in earlier.
Okay,
yes.
And we know that these are our bags because that's the type of plastic refuse bag we use. This is the cheap that you get in Little Aldi. So this is the bag that was dumped, and we're going to what's the word? No, the word is dissect it with a fine-tooth comb now any minute. Will you oblige?
Right.
So in order to complete this operation, what we need is a number of ingredients. We need gloves. Chris is blowing up his gloves now. Have we a scissors or a knife?
We have a scissors.
Okay, and then all we need is the bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bag out now. And this is a heavy bag. We'll bring it right over into the light. Okay, it's a heavy enough bag, right? So Chris, let's get that scissors out and let's cut this bag and see what this has dumped in our wheelie bin illegally in her cheap Aldi. Okay, so she also shops in Super Value, it seems.
Right, the Super Value puts the smell of alcohol.
So let's see. Okay, the girl likes pink gin. Right.
Oh dear.
Okay. No, that's the name. No, that's the name. Sorry, Chris. That is the name.
I've seen what it is. It's a medical letter.
Okay, we have her address. I'm not going to share her address because I could genuinely get in trouble for that, but her address is there. And so what we've decided to do is take a little drive up to the road, which isn't a million miles away from the cafe, and just see if we can spot a car similar to the one we saw on the CCTV at the address that's on the letter. And if we can, well, then we have the right house. Okay, this looks very like the car. We're at that address. This looks like the car that dumped the bag. So this lady is getting her rubbish back now. Okay, so I have the bag here and I'm going to bring it around now and just on top of the car, back where it belongs.